Hey everybody, I'm making my end of the week video update here from my back porch. And I just wanted to say hello. How are you? I hope everybody's doing good. I've been thinking about this a lot this week because this is something that happens a lot at the end of the semester, and it's happening extra this semester because this semester has been so wild. The end of the semester can get stressful, and you have a lot of stuff that comes due all at the same time. That's part of the deal of a semester. And then this semester, we have COVID-19 that we get to cope with, which is not an easy situation. It's not a normal situation. It's not a fine situation. Like, it's not okay, really. I want to acknowledge that. Why pretend that that's not happening? But know that, like, at least this, I'm not going to say COVID-19 is normal. That's not right. But the end of the semester stuff, like where you've got projects and things due all at the same time, that's part of the normal process, and we're all going to take a deep breath, and everybody's going to get through it. You're all going to get through it. I absolutely have faith in you that you can all make it through this. And I'm not going to try to pretend like it's going to be, like it's as easy as the way I just articulated it. It's not that it's easy. It's just that you get through stuff, So I know you can do it. In all my classes this week, it's largely a prep kind of week. Like, you're finishing up the last content unit this week, and you're doing peer reviews in some of the classes. Some of the classes are doing peer reviews next week, but you're finishing up the last little bit of content, and then maybe you're writing whatever it is, whether it's a speech or debate or final project or whatever, what have you. So that's this week. And then next week is, for most of the classes, is like presentation oriented. You have speeches happening in public speaking. The small group students are giving presentations on Sunday. Gender students have projects due at the end of the week. All those different kinds of things it's the end of the semester, so we're doing some of our culminating activities. And then the final week, no new content in finals week, so you'll take a test. They're all midterms. Some of them are big, long exams. They're all midterms. And then you will also, in some of the classes, you're going to do like a little kind of final culminating recap type assignment. But overall, everybody's doing great. I've been so impressed. Like, I read the midterms in one of these classes the other night, and I was so impressed with the quality of the thinking and the quality of the work. And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna do that in fall too, because it was so much better than I was like, no more in-class tests, because I don't know if I'm gonna go quite to that extreme, but the work was so good. So you inspired me. Hang in there, if you're like, I still have this one last big thing to complete. Or somebody was telling me yesterday, like, I also have big things in other classes. Yeah, I know, and that is actually pretty normal for the end of the semester. Hang in there. Know you can do it. Know people before you have done it. That they've and every one of us has gotten through that. And I believe in all of you. And let's see, what was the other thing I was going to say? I said the thing about the quality of the work. I guess my last little main point here, I don't know if it was supposed to be my last main point, maybe my second to last one will come back to my head, is register for classes if you can. I'm teaching 3 different classes, so if you haven't taken oral comm yet, I'm teaching public speaking online. If you are, so you might enjoy that. I'm teaching a class that meets the diversity requirement, which is gender and communication. I only have one of those next semester. This semester I have 2, so you might enjoy that if you haven't already taken it. I'm teaching argumentation and debate. I have a couple of those in fall, and that meets the critical thinking. So please just register. I know right now is the time I'm making this video. No one said if we're going to be online or face to face, but I guess here's what my thinking is. I wouldn't want to take the semester off, because then I would be likely not to get behind. And unfortunately, there's some evidence that suggests that if you take too long off, you might not go back. So the nice thing is you could take a Butte College class for fairly cheap-ish compared to some of the other options you might have available. I don't know if we're going to be online or not. Chico State has to be online in fall. That's what their chancellor's saying. So they haven't decided yet. I will tell you, if we are online, hopefully the classes won't be done. Everybody had to do this in a rush this semester. So faculty have to take training, and hopefully things won't be made in such haste. So hopefully it'll be a higher quality experience than maybe what you would have been experiencing. Most of my students, I hope, got kind of lucky because I know how to teach online, and there was small group and debate. I've been building that like a week out because I have never taught those classes online. But public speaking and gender, I was like, I got materials, I just got to adjust them for this particular group. So anyway, please register and get started on that. Get the classes that you want and start thinking future focused. And yeah, I hope everybody's doing great, and I look forward to seeing your final output here in like a week and a half or so. I think the projects are going to be super stoked. I'm so excited to see what kinds of things people produce. So have an excellent weekend.